This is your sports TV station in Lorain, WLCS TV 20.
Welcome to WLCS TV 20. I'm Cheryl Bancic, your announcer, and with me is my partner, Joe Bach, producer, cameraman, and director. We're at Lorain High School tonight bringing you Division I volleyball action. The Lady Titans of Lorain High are entertaining the Lady Bearcats of Bedford Heights tonight. Both teams enter with a 3-1 league record, tied for second place behind Maple Heights. After these messages, we'll bring you varsity volleyball action.
Plant inspiration. Provide youth with the creative tools and skills to cultivate it. And you'll be amazed at what can grow. Adobe Youth Voices and the Peapod Foundation. Learn more at plantandinspire.org.
Freedom to think for yourself.
To disagree with the government.
Freedom to be equal.
To be different.
Freedom to raise a family.
To marry the man I love.
The freedom to worship the God of my choice.
To live with dignity.
The freedom to be me.
To be whatever I want to be.
Defending freedom for over 200 years.
Welcome back to Lorain High School. We're just getting ready to start varsity volleyball action. This is Lake Erie League action. Lorain High playing host to Bedford Heights. Bedford Heights with the first serve and the first attack coming off the Lorain High side, but it's deep and out of play. So the first point on the board goes to Bedford, the visiting team. Lorain back in a 4-man receive. In starting position, number 9 in the setter spot, rather, is Serena Rodriguez. There she is with the jump back set and a cross-kill attack from number 11, Onyx Lopez. Free ball sent from Lorain over to the Bedford Heights side. They'll transition easily to offense. Outside attack now off the arms of Shayla Penn. That's in play, easily fielded by Lorain's Rodriguez. And the down ball attack from the back left corners, Devin Bray will score for Lorain, and that will tie it up 1 apiece. Starters for Lorain. Currently in serving position, number 11, Onyx Lopez. Number 10, Sherry Rivera, switching to the outside hitter spot on the front line. Number 2, Destiny Wilson playing the middle position. Number 9, Serena Rodriguez again in setter position. Stacy Labus, number 8, started, but replacing her is the libero, number 7, Marlena Geis. Rounding out the lineup for the Titans, number 5, Devin Bray. So we've got a 2-all score on a deep serve from Lorain, so the error gives Bedford a point, and back to the end line is Sheila Penn to serve. Bedford starters, number 5, Aaliyah Wright, the captain. Number 25, the server, Sheila Penn. Number 4 is Layla Kubalins. Number 10, Jordan Williams. Number 2 is Deja Bedard. And number 3, another Deja Reese. Bedford on top by 1, 3-2 right now. Penn with the serve. Set goes to the outside. That swing from Destiny Williams off the tape and back does not clear. The Bedford Heights excited about that, but that ball clearly not blocked. It just didn't clear the net. Nevertheless, Bedford gets the point. 4 serving 2, again from Penn. This should be quite a contest here tonight. That ball deep and out of play. The error gives Lorain a point and moves them to within 1. Out comes Geis. Back in is Labus on the front line for Lorain. Lorain serving 3 over to 4. Both teams entered tonight's contest 3-1 in league play. Floating serve from Labus to the back right corner. Creates a free ball play from Bedford. Transition easy for Lorain. Over to the strong side for Labus. Off the top of the block and down. That'll even things up 4 apiece. Both teams tied. Both teams in second place tied with 3-1 records behind Maple Heights, the 4-0 undefeated team in the league. Ball goes to the outside and a little short tip action, unsuccessful. That was Ayana Grady. Labus serving again, 5 serving 4. This one strong and hard to the middle and out of play. Point Lorain. Lorain now leads by 2, the largest margin of the evening. Revere from the end line to the back corner. Kabulins can't handle it. Point Lorain. So Revere picks up the ace serve and Lorain up by 3, 7-4. We're in the first game. If you're just joining us, this is the best of 5 match. Both freshmen and JV play the best of 3. Lorain won the JV contest tonight in 2 quick ones, 25-10, 25-15. Timeout on the Bedford side, and the teams will come over and conference with their coaches. Lorain's head coach is Lynn Rossitano. She is assisted by Mark Kamilovic, Brittany Ramaklis, and Jenna Rossitano. Are you employed by or retired from the Lorain City Schools? If the answer is yes, then pay close attention to the following. Don't be penalized with low interest rates on your investments. Step up to the net and pass your funds to the Lorain School Employees Credit Union. We will spike the competition so you win the financial game of interest. Choose a certificate of deposit and watch your APY score the maximum. So Rivera with another ace serve. Lorain moves on top by 5. 9 serving 4. 3-man receive for Bedford. Ball deep. Kubalins receives. Free ball from Bedford popped over. Labus to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back to Labus for the assist. Right down to the middle. Popped back on the overpass from Bedford. Little dump action from Rodriguez right in the hole of the Bedford defense. Lorain leading this first set by 6. 10 serving 4. Revere goes strong to the left corner. Ball brought back up to the middle. Free ball sent over off the arms of Kubalins. The back set, cross attack, unsuccessful for Lorain. Destiny Wilson went up pretty aggressively and strong, but timing a little off as the ball doesn't clear the net. So the ball over to the Bedford side. 5 will serve 10. Lorain in a 5-man receive. And that ball signaled out of play by the line judge. The up official agrees. Point Lorain. That's a Deanna Velez serve. Goes middle back. Deep set to Velez off her arms and down. Point Bedford. Geis back up off the bench for Lorain as Velez takes a seat. Santia Cole serving for Bedford. She'll go floater middle back to Rivera. Long set over to the strong side to Bray to the back row, and Bedford unsuccessful in clearing the ball. Point Lorain. Lorain will rotate and send Rodriguez back to the end line. Front row, Lopez goes to the weak side. Labus to the strong side. Rodriguez in the middle. No, I'm sorry, that's Bray in the middle. And that attack that time from Lopez does clear. Point Lorain. 13-6. Lorain leads in set 1. Each set is to 25 unless we go to a 5th set. That would be a 15-set point, and all games must be won by 2 points. Little short set to the middle for Bedford. Net crawler rolls off the top, popped back over. Nice save action there from Daisha Reese. And a ball on the line, and no dice on the dig there for Bedford's Santia Cole. Lorain leading by 8. Rodriguez will serve. Floater left back, tight on the center circle, dump action from Bedford, and gosh darn it, right in the hole. Point Bedford. That'll bring Coach Rossitano up off the bench as she instructs her team to shift over. 7 serving 14. That one not clearing for Bedford. Back in is Geis. Labus takes a seat. Geis will serve. The liberos wearing white shirts. They have to wear the opposite color as the rest of the members of the team. That signifies they can enter the game in and out during dead ball situations at will, as long as it's in a back row position. Geist puts that one off the tape and back, no good. Side out Bedford. 8 will serve 15. Rivera swings, little mistimed. She gets it over though, but violation as she's in the net. Point Bedford. Rivera, Velez, and Geis on the back line for Lorain. That one right off the arms of Velez on the overpass. Another one is tight as Rodriguez cleans that up, brings it back out, and Rivera gets the down ball over. Ball up in the air over to the strong side to Rivera. She'll pop it over. 10-foot line attack from Bedford. Beautiful set to the middle. Oh, nice dig from the Bedford side. Free ball over. Geis there to dig. Ball's up on the 10-foot line. It's a difficult ball to attack when it's set from behind. But Bray gets it over. Got a long volley going here. Back set and the tip. And we've got a net violation on Bedford. That point will go to Lorain. Velez out. Back in is Wilson. That was a really competitive volley there from both teams. Overpass from Bedford. Whoa, there's a nice strong swing from Wilson. It doesn't score but rather it does as Bedford struggles to get that back over. Lorain on top, 17-9 in set 1. The battle of the second place teams. All the teams in the Lake Erie League in high school volleyball action play each other 2 times. This is the first time that these 2 teams have faced off this season. Beautiful dig there from Bray. High set, strong side, the double block on the outside for Lorain, and Wilson's gonna get up and send that back, and down and in. Take that overpass on the block kill action from Destiny Wilson. That ball ruled out of play. Point Bedford. Bedford with the serve. Geis receives. Back set, strong side. It looks like Lorain wants a touch on the ball, but it's out of play, no good. Four-man receive for Lorain. Onyx Lopez in the short ball position. Little rolling tip from the back line from the libero. That's legal. You can attack as long as you're behind that 10-foot line when you start the attack. Tip action from Lopez scores. Lorain back up by 7. And the serve is back on the Lorain side. Rodriguez will go to the weak side. Wilson in the middle. Rivera in strong side position. Point again, Lorain. Nope. Not sure. Ball's over on the Bedford side. Not really sure if there was a net violation or what the deal is. Bedford gets the point. 12 was served 18. Penn serving for Bedford. And serves that one too deep, point Lorain. That'll bring Labus back in the game as Geist takes a seat, and back to service position is Sherry Rivera. Labus, Wilson, and Rodriguez off the front line. The ace serve for Lorain. The lead is 20-12, 8 points. Rivera again. Ball's up on the net. Up goes Wilson. Not on the Lorain side, though. Labus tries to get that over and is unsuccessful. Point Bedford. So Lorain steps back on defense. Ball deep to the left corner. Over to the outside to Labus. She gets up, swings off the top of the block and down. Re-entering is Deanna Velez. She will serve. Wilson takes a seat. Velez goes strong middle back. Ball to the center circle for Bedford. Free ball from Jordan Williams. Jumps that over the strong side to Labus and under the ball, so it floats deep and out of play. Geist back in for Lorain. Sentia Cole serving. 14 serving 21. This one to the back to Lopez, does not clear. Lorain aggressive and attacking, but not all the balls are clearing. Timing a little off. 15 serving 21, floater middle back. Little tip action for Rodriguez. Good save on the Bedford side from the libero Kubalins. Attack from Labus. Touch on the ball on the Bedford side, point Lorain. Back in is Velez, out is Geist. Rodriguez will serve. And then hustle into the setter spot. And the ace serve for Rodriguez puts Lorain on top, 23-15. Lorain 2 points away from closing out this first game. The ball ruled out of play, and the officials agree. The ball was out. 16 will serve 23 from Bedford's Grady. Velez. Rodriguez puts a beauty up there, and wow, an aggressive attack there from Lorain on the strong side. That's Onyx Lopez. Back in comes Geist to serve, and this is set point number 1 for game 1. 24 serving 16. That ball to the left back spot, it's up in the ceiling, makes a touch on it. Little rolling down ball. Geist there for the return. And the ball finds itself to the back line, and Lorain will pick up the first set here, 25-16. So Lorain leads this one over Bedford 1-0. We'll be back after these messages with the rest of Ohio High School volleyball action from Lorain High School.
To the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, the USO is home. The USO depends on the generosity of the American people. Donate today at USO.org.
We're back at Lorain High School. We're just getting game 2 underway. Bedford serves in the first game, so Lorain will serve in the second, and it alternates. The first point goes to Lorain here in the second game. Little floating jump serve from Lopez. Short set on the middle, that's the swing from Wilson, blocked and sent back. Lorain will transition from offense to defense quite nicely as Rivera puts it away for Lorain. Lorain leading 2-0. Rivera finds the hole right there, just behind the 10-foot line in the Bearcats defense. Another floater there from Lopez. Little dump attempt from Lorain, not good. Free ball, this should transition well for Lorain. Geist there for it, and Wilson will send another one over. And off the arms of Kubalins. Lorain leads this one 3-0. Overall match score 1-0, Lorain on top right now. In the opening game, Lorain's JV team wins over Bedford. Little dump right on the 10-foot line from Rodriguez. The lead now 4-0 for the Titans. Lopez. That one's a little deep. The ball will go over to the Bedford side for service as Bedford picks up a point. One will serve 4. Lopez, Bray, and Geis on the back line for Lorain. That one to Geis, over to the center circle to Rodriguez. She'll go strong side. Wilson gets up and swings, and off the arms of the back row and down. Wilson comes out, and game number 2 fired up. 5-1 Lorain's lead. Rivera from the end line. Rivera will go center back. Ball tied up on the net, and the dump is unsuccessful for Bedford. Point Lorain. Looks like it's all Lorain here in game number 2. Rivera again. Off the arms of the back row and down on the serve. 7-1 Lorain. Free ball from Bedford. This one tight. Rodriguez will clean it up, tip it over. Bedford with a little tap to the 10-foot line. Rodriguez digs. Little backwards athletic dump there from Wilson. Scores. Lorain back up 8-1. Wilson showing her athletic ability as the Titans improve the lead to 7. Ball to the outside of the 10-foot line. Deep attack out of play. The air is mounting for Bedford. 9-1 Lorain. Rivera goes left back this time. Ball brought back onto the court as Kubalins sends the long tip to the back line. Another tip action from Lorain. Laylighter from the outside, off the net and back. No good. Sarah Laylighter for Lorain in the left front position. Bedford serving. This is 2 serving 9. Bedford trailing by 7. Penn. Strong serve, left back. And how about that for something strong? Strong attack from the outside. Point Lorain. It's 10-2. Lorain coming out quite aggressive here in the second game. Wilson will take a seat as Velez re-enters in the back row. Lorain transitioning from offense to defense. Rodriguez has to get that one out. Laylighter sends the down ball. Free ball coming from Bedford. Ball right over to Rodriguez this time. Jump set to the middle. Off the arms of the back row and down as Devin Bray puts one away for the Titans. The lead now 9. 11 will serve 2 from Velez. Ball overpassed. Rodriguez goes to Laylighter again in the outside position off the top of the block. Deep set from Bedford, and Lorain unable to cover that back corner. Point Bedford. Service will go to Bedford, as does a point. 3 serving 11. Kubalins with service duties. Ball to Geisen off her arm, so Kubalins picks up the ace serve and a point for her team. 4 will serve 11. Geis, Rivera, and Lopez on the back line for Lorain. In the strong side position, that's Devin Bray off the top of the block and down. So Lorain picks up a point, gets the serve back, and Geis will come out as Velez re-enters. Rodriguez serving for Lorain. 12 serving 4. Ball's up, little net action. Lopez gets that over, tip to the 10-foot line. Bray sticks her arm out, digs it up, and the attack from Bedford ruled in by the line judge. The up and down official both agree, and the ball will go back to the Bedford side with a point. Up off the bench and in the game for Bedford, Jordan Williams. Williams will serve. 5 serving 12. Bullet to the back row. Little tip is blocked, sent over, and ruled in by the line judge, but he is overruled by the up official. Ball is out, point Bedford. Six serving 12. Bedford trying to close the gap. Floater left back to Lopez. The swing from Rivera is way out. Point Bedford. The wheel's a little wobbly for Lorain right now, as the lead dwindles to just 5. Ball's up and out of play, point Lorain. And that'll bring the lead back to 6 for Lorain. And the rotation brings Geis up off the bench and into service position as Laylighter takes a seat. Geis goes middle back on the overpass from Bedford right to Rodriguez. Lopez will send it strong side. Rivera swings and it is good. So Lorain is recomposed. The lead back to 7. Geis serving for the Titans. 7 serving 14. Middle back again, ball's tight on the net, and Bedford can't tip that over, point Lorain. A Marlena Geis serve is difficult to receive. To the middle for Bedford. Right back to Geis. Geis to Rodriguez in the center circle. Ball's on the outside to Rivera off the top of the block, saved by Bedford's number 3, Deja Reese. Free ball to the back. Ball's up in the hands of Rodriguez. Little tip action from Bray and down on the 10-foot line and good. The lead 9 for Lorain. Devin Bray picks up a point for the team as 16 serves 7 from Geis. Ball's tight on the net again. Libero brings it out with the short set. I'm sorry, the setter brings it out with the short set. Off the top of the block and back. Bray tips it over the top. Long volley going. Back corner and out of play. Point Lorain. 17-7. Here comes Geis once again from the back line. Right to the center. Ball's up on the net. Geis with the dig. Double block on the outside. The dig from Velez is good. Ball over to the Lorain side. 18-7. Lorain in control right now. Geis pretty consistent from service position. Short set. It's a beauty for Bedford. That was all Deja Reese. Nothing you're going to do with that short set except get up there and get a hand on it and block it. And Lorain a little slow in blocker position there. So the point and the ball goes over to the Bedford side. Diana Grady serving. Rodriguez will hunt that down. Velez from the back corner and under the ball, so it floats out of play. Point Bedford. 9 serving 18. Back to Geis. Geis receives, although it looked like it was clearly out of play. Ball's off the block and down for Bedford. Touch action for Lorain. Ball was out of play, but the Lorain high player touched it. Point Bedford, 10 serving 18. Grady again. This one's off the ceiling and back, as Rivera unable to control the serve. And that'll warrant a timeout from head coach Lynn Rossitano. Are you looking for something fun to do on Wednesday, September 25th? Well, it's Volley for the Cure night at Lorain High School as the Titans play host to the Brookside Cardinals. One admission is $3. Freshmen play at 4:30, JV at 5:30, and varsity at 6:30. And all proceeds from the fund tonight will benefit the Susan G. Komen Cure Foundation. There's a bake sale, 50/50, and raffles. Come on out on Wednesday, September 11th, and support the Lady Titans and the Susan G. Komen Cure Foundation. I'm sorry, that date is Wednesday, September 25th, not Wednesday, September 11th. Bedford will serve. This is 11 serving 18. Ball's back to Geis, up to the center circle, back set from Rodriguez, over to the strong side, and the cross-court attack from Lopez ruled out of play. Bedford inching back in, trailing by 6 though, 12 serving 18. Rodriguez brings that back into play. The tip action from Rivera over to the back row. Rivera will bring that up. Rodriguez over to the weak side. Lorain needs to swing and swing hard at this point, because Bedford really has no answer for that. And that's what I mean right there. So Lorain picking up a kill and a point. 19 will serve 12. The lead 7. Out is Velez. Bray will serve. Wilson back in on the front line. In the middle front position. Reagan Osco will switch over to the strong side position as she's in the game tonight for the first time. The hole in the Titan defense. Bedford finds it and gains a point. 13 serving 9. Kubelin's out. Off the arms of Lorain and out. The lead 5 now for Lorain. Bedford serving. Bray, tight on the net, it hits the upright, and that's considered out of play. Point Bedford. 15 serving 19. Lorain needs to recompose here. Ball goes to the back corner. Lopez to Bray. To the back corner, the save attempt, or the dig attempt from Geis, no good. Coach Rossitano up off the bench. I think she's talking about coverage to her team, as 16 will serve 19. Balls to Geis. Wilson cross court, and it is in right there, dropped in the back corner. Point Lorain. The up official overrules that. That ball ruled out of play. Point Bedford. The lead just 2 now for Lorain. Soft floating serve to the back line to Geis. Easy set, and Wilson says, take that. As Lorain gets the serve back and a point. No, it's ruled out of play. So Bedford closing the gap, 18 serving 19. The lead has been Lorain the entire time this evening. And net violation, Bedford, point Lorain. Lorain leading by 2, 20-18. Scoreboard showed a tie score there, 19-all for a second. That was a mistake. Ball dropped right in. That was a beauty of a serve, and Bedford does a nice job handling that serve, although it was overpassed. And Deja Bedard puts that in the net, and that error will give Lorain a point, and Lorain back up by 3. Lopez serving for Lorain. Right to the middle, off the fingertips and back of Bedford. Dump action blocked by Wilson, and just can't get down and get that back up and into play. Wilson needed to push just a little bit harder to force the ball to the other side of the net. Must have been a net violation because the point went to Lorain. Ball's on an overpass. Wilson gets up. Free ball from Rodriguez. Double block on the outside for Lorain. No touch there. Lorain back to the 10-foot line in attack position. The back set goes to Wilson, and she'll drop it right between the net and the block. Point Lorain. It's 23-18. Onyx Lopez serving for the Lady Titans. Overpass from Bedford is up. Rivera again, she'll swing off the top of the block and down. 24-18 Lorain. It is set point number 1 for Lorain here in set 2. So Lorain looking to finish things off here in this second game. Rodriguez will go strong side. The swing from Rivera blocked, sent back over, defended well by Lorain. Geis will send a strong dump, not quite in the hole. Bedford transitioning, and they'll send that ball out of play, and the error will give the final point to Lorain, and it's 25-18 here in the second game. So Lorain leads this 2-0 in high school volleyball action from Lorain High School. We'll be back after these messages with game number 2.
They've stormed beaches and freed countries. They've raised our flag and our hope. They've been called leathernecks. They've been called devil dogs. But above all, they're called Marines.
Game number 3 is underway. The first 2 games go to Lorain, 25-16, 25-18, but the first point of game 3 will go to Bedford. Bedford on top 1-0. Lorain a little shaky in the second game, but pulled it back together quite nicely for about the last 5 points of the game. Rodriguez up, punches that, and it just clears, and it's good. Wilson does a nice job of just going up with her hands and making it look like she's going to attack, even though Lorain did not have another touch on the ball. It was good aggressive action on the net. So that'll tie it up 1-1 as Lopez serves. Ball's tight on the net and can't get popped over. Point Lorain. Lopez again for the Titans. Off the arms of the back row and down. Floater center court. That's blocked by Wilson. And a touch ruled from the line judge. The official agrees. The ball will go over to Lorain side with a point, and Lorain leading 4-1. It's the best of 5, so Lorain takes the first 2 games. Lorain wins this one, and that'll tie things up for the night. And second place in league action will go to Lorain, as this is the battle of the second place teams. And if Lorain keeps doing that, it's going to be a quick third game. That was a beauty. Wilson came ready to play here in game 3. Lopez pretty consistent from the service line. Ball's tied up. Popped over by Rivera. Point Bedford. Two will serve 5, but not before the substitution. Grady back in, replacing Bedard. Penn serving. Ball's in the net and back, and that's illegal. Point Lorain. That'll bring Stacy Labus up off the bench, and as Geis hustles over to take a seat. Sherry Rivera serving for the Titans. 6 serving 2. Wilson will go to the middle. Rodriguez to the weak side to the setter spot. Labus is in strong side position. That was a beauty from Wilson. Seems to be her signature move there. Love the fake in the middle and the outside, weak side attack. 7 serving 2 from Rivera. Off the arms of the back row and out of play. The ace serve for Rivera brings the lead to 6 for Lorain. And that one's just has a little too much on it. Point Bedford. The lead 5 for the Titans. 3 will serve 8. Fields back. Kubelin's back in the game. To Bray. Rodriguez with the back set. And boy, Wilson gets up on that one, but it's blocked off the arms of Deja Reese. I bet you I know what Lynn Rossitano just told Wilson. You keep right on swinging. Swing around the block though, Destiny. Ball's up to Rodriguez. Tip action, and the block kill for Bedford. Makes the lead 3 for Lorain. 5 serving 8. 5-man receive for Lorain. Ball goes right back to Rivera. Wilson will pop that over. The save from Fields. Back row attack from Lopez. Free ball. This should transition nicely for Lorain. Over to the outside to Labus. And off the arms of the block and down. Lorain on top by 4, 9-5 in set 3. Substitution from Lorain brings back in Deanna Velez. Wilson takes a seat. She's a little winded, and I would be too if I was her. She does a really nice job of moving her feet and getting around the ball. Velez with service duties for Lorain. To the back line. Short set to the middle. No touch from the Lorain block, and the ball is in play. It was a beauty right off the back line. Up off the bench for Bedford. It's Cole. Replacing Williams. Cole will go back to serve. Lorain in receive position. Lopez to Rodriguez, balls up. Bray tips, but it's blocked and down. Point Bedford. Bedford trailing by 2, 7 will serve 9. Bedford hoping to stay alive. Bedford has to win this game to force a game 4, and that ball out of play. Point Lorain, the lead back to 3. Velez back in, Geis out. Rodriguez will serve. Nice high ball to the back line. Rivera to Rodriguez, over to the outside to Labus. She just pops one over. Here we go again, long dump to the back corner is successful. A great play, good vision there from Rodriguez as the lead climbs to 4 for the Titans. 7 serving 11. As soon as Bedford began to move up closely to cover, Rodriguez sent it to the back corner where there was no coverage. It was a good look. Ball over to Lavis again. She'll swing off the top of the block. Little tip over the top of the Lorain block and down. Rivera not quite there in coverage position. The lead still 3 for Lorain. 8 will serve 11. Lopez, Rivera, and Velez on the back row, left back, middle back, right back positions respectively. Rivera up to the setter spot to Rodriguez. It was a beautiful pass, and that's where it all began. Sherry Rivera right to the setter spot, over to the strong side. Lorain gets a nice pass set kill with a point, and back goes Geis as she comes back into the game to serve. Ball strong but out of play for Bedford. Point Lorain. 8 will serve 13. I'm sorry, 13 will serve 8. Geis. Off the top of the block, touch from Lorain. Geis there on the dig. And I thought for a second the net violation might have been missed, but you're not going to miss that one that's that extreme. Point Bedford. Sherry Rivera has a little trouble controlling her momentum. Ball over to the Bedford side, 9 serving 13. Floater to the middle, Velez gets under it. The overpass though, and the block kill attempt no good for Bedford. Point Lorain. Back in the game is Wilson. Velez will take a seat, and Bray will serve. 13 serving 10. This game is to 25. The first 4 would be, and the 5th would be to 15 if the 5th set is needed. 4 touches on the ball and a net violation. I think the net violation was first. Point Lorain, 15-9, Titans. Bray. Overpass from Bedford. Bray steps up to Rodriguez. Little tip attempt, curls right off the net and down for Lopez. 16-9 Lorain, the lead 7. Bray will serve again. To the left back spot. That attack doesn't clear. Point will go to Lorain. Bray again, 17 serving 9. Geis to Rodriguez. To the middle to Wilson. She swings and hard and off the block and out of play. Point Lorain. Bray again. strong swing, no good for Bedford. 19-9, Lorain leads this. And Bray sends that serve a little too deep. So Bedford will pick up a point on the air, and Lorain will step back to defend. Right serving for Bedford. Lopez. Rodriguez brings it up. Wilson swings, and look at that. Wow, that is a great defensive play from Bedford, because that was one heck of a serve. Doesn't look like that ball clears for Lorain. Point Bedford. Wilson aggressive at the net tonight. Lorain just needs to close out a few points here. This one over to Wilson. She'll go off the top of the block. Ball's up, up, up. Free ball, and it's deep on the back line. Geist to Rodriguez. To the strong side, to Rivera. Off the top of the block and down. Point Lorain. Lorain very aggressive right now here in game number 3. As the lead is 9 for the Titans. 20 serving 11. This is Lopez. Right to the middle back, up on the ceiling. Brought back into play from Bedford, free ball. Bray. Rodriguez with the back set. Wilson tries to get around it and just not quite quick enough on that one. It was a good attempt. But the point goes to Bedford as 12 serves 20. Ball high into the back line. Geist tight to Rodriguez. She'll dump. Bedford sends the net crawler. Rodriguez cleans it up. Over to the strong side to Labus. She goes over the top of the block. Defended by Bedford. And that popped over way too wide for Bedford. Point Lorain. 21-12. Lorain on top. Back in is Labus as Geist takes a seat. Geist doing due diligence in the defensive position, playing the libero spot tonight for Lorain. I have to give credit to Lorain. Much improved team since the last time we broadcasted. And that point goes to Lorain as it's 22-12. Lorain 3 points from making it a night. Rivera. Ball brought back into play for Bedford. Labus gets up and swing, and that too is a beauty. Wow. Lorain is wasting no time on the net tonight. Wow. 23 serving 12. Boy, the combination of Wilson and Labus on the front line is nice. Wilson gets a touch on the block. A little save action from Rivera. The dump from Bedford. Rivera, overpass. Ball too deep for Bedford. Point Lorain. It is 24-12. This is set point number 1 and match point number 1 for the Titans. Sherry Rivera serving. Right to the middle back position. Bedford puts one near the back line. Rodriguez brings it back up. Labus swings, but it doesn't clear. Point Bedford. Bedford will serve 13, serving 24. This is set point number 2, match point number 2. Ball floated right center court, right to Onyx Lopez. Overpass from Bedford out of play, and that air will do it, tying things up nicely for Lorain here in 3 sets as they close out game number 3, 25-13. We'll be back after a few WLCS TV 20 messages with our wrap-up.
Hi, I'm Jenny Garth. As a mom, there's nothing more important to me than seeing my kids smile. That's why I've teamed up with the American Association of Orthodontists to shine a light on the importance of a healthy, beautiful smile. We all want to look our best, and an attractive smile is part of it. Getting your child an orthodontic checkup can make a huge difference in their future. Orthodontists straighten teeth and jaws. And if braces are needed, today's hip models let kids sport their own personal style during treatment. To learn more, visit braces.org.
Wrapping things up from Lorain High School in varsity volleyball action tonight, Lynn Rossitano's varsity Lady Titans win a big one over the Lady Bearcats of Bedford in 3 sets, 25-16, 25-18, and 25-13. Lorain improves their overall record to 6-3, while they are a 4-1 in league play, moving them into sole possession of second place, while Bedford drops to 3rd place in the league. Both teams behind the undefeated team, Maple Heights. We thank you for joining us tonight. On behalf of myself, Cheryl Bancic, and producer, cameraman, and director Joe Bach, have a great evening.
This has been a production of Lorain City Schools, TV 20 WLCS.
To purchase a high-quality copy of the program you just viewed, please call Lorain City Schools Television at 282-8400.